Hey guys. Hey to my Instagram people. This probably may go up on... I never introduced myself. Hi guys, my name is Shay if you are new to my page. If someone sent it to you, look at that girl. This is me. Anywho, I'm definitely a catfish, just to let you know. But I'm going to be doing a photography tag today. I'm in the mood to make content, but not that kind of content. You know what I'm saying? But I found these questions online and I thought, why not? I have a feeling that my mic is definitely going to be picking up on my jitters of on my lens. If you want to bless me with a new 24-70, feel free to bless me, but I'm using this camera lens because I can't afford another one right now. I really don't need one. But anyway, first question: how did you first get into photography? So I got into photography. The story is a bit of like, you bystander, what are you doing? But I'm kind of grateful. So when I was at school, like, we all had like phones and stuff like that, and I didn't really like taking pictures. I just didn't think I was worthy to be in front of the camera. So I thought I would always take photos of people. So I would always hold my friends' bags and take their photos. I think I did have a phone at the time, so a few people did come to me, but I don't 100% reconcile that in my head. I think I'm making that up. But people used to say, Shay, can you take photos? Now I always take photos, or I would always record. And I remember putting those things up on like Facebook. Yeah, I was just very techie like that. I was just very like, okay, I know how to do that. If I didn't know how to do it, I would find a way to know how to do it. So yeah, that's how I got into photography, and I just continued doing that. And then my mum brought me my camera when I was in year 10. I think that was about 11 odd years ago. Yep. So the next question is, what was your first camera? So the first camera is the camera that my mum brought. I would say it would be my phone, but okay. Yeah, let's just go for camera. And I believe it was a Nikon. It wasn't a Sony, it was a Nikon. It wasn't, why would I say Sony? It wasn't a Canon, it was a Nikon. And I remember it breaking and my mum going back to John Lewis, and they said it was just not in store. So it was a compact camera. It was definitely a compact camera, something like my ZV-1. It was small like this, no flip screen, but it was quite good. I loved it. I took it to school. I took it everywhere with me, and I used to take photos. And then that broke, and then I had to get a bridge camera, which I remember that was definitely a Nikon. But yeah, I'm thinking now my compact camera was a Canon. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember it was black. It had some blue thing on it, like a blue marker, but I remember it was black, and I just took it everywhere. So next question is who are you photography? Okay, who are your photography heroes and inspirations? So I would say my favorite, I wouldn't say hero or inspiration. I would say Benj. Benj is a Nigerian wedding photographer. I absolutely love how he uses light to capture moments. He also takes a lot of storytelling photos and relates them with a lot of his images. So he uses images and words and just kind of puts it all in one, which I absolutely love. I also love another photographer that I absolutely love. Ever since he took photos for my auntie's wedding, back in 2015. I've literally loved all his work, which is Sotu Photography. He's a wedding photographer and also slightly a documentary photographer. So I would say a wedding documentary photographer, which I was inspired to do when I was starting photography. I remember just admiring him from the sidelines and just looking at his work, and yeah, his work is amazing. Another photographer that I've actually come across most recently is a photographer who he was chief photographer for Obama's administration and someone else, but I'm not sure the name. But I came across his his story and how he actually fell into that job role, and how he found how he knew Obama previously because he was working somewhere. His name is Pete. So Pete, so Pete, and surname is Souza, so Souza. He's a documentary photographer because he was documenting the Obama administration. I recently came across his work and I absolutely love it. So those are people that I'm kind of inspired now. There are probably others as well, but I don't know their names. So yeah. What does photography mean to you? Ooh, okay. I looked at the questions, but I didn't think about the questions beforehand. What does photography mean to me? I'll say, maybe I'll give words of what it gives, what comes to my mind. So I would say the first word that comes to my mind is storytelling. Second word I would say is historic, and third I would say memorable. And those words are definitely more relates to what I want to do in the future. Looking at history and then looking at culture and just kind of enabling them all in one. So yeah, that's me. That's me. Next one. But maybe I'll say, what does it mean to me? I hate questions that I didn't understand before. What does it mean to me? What does it mean? I hate the fact that I don't know as a photographer. Very hard question. What does it mean to me? Photography means so much more than the image. I think it when I think of taking a photo, I want those that are not there to look at that photo and see the elements of things within that photo and believe that they were there, and just try and make them feel that they're there. So it's more than just taking a photo, it's just bringing memory into that photo, because you can take a photo of a blank black piece of paper and wouldn't mean anything to you. When you put that black piece of paper within the forest and you bring visual aspects and color to it, it brings much more of an understanding to the person that's looking at that photo. So it's more than composition, it's more than color, it's all of it together. So yeah, I kind of wanted to give an answer, and I think that's what resonates in my head. I hope that makes sense. Another one. How do you overcome photography block? So I think I'm at an advantage when it comes to this now, speaking about this now, because I'm able to take photos or things all the time. When I'm walking home from work, or I'm taking a photo of my niece and nephew on my phone. But one thing I always advice that I give to creatives or photographers alike, videographers alike, is that you need to remember your why. If you remember your why and understand that your why was the reason why you started, there was no need for no blockage, because you're going for vision. You're going and you're running that race. You're running that marathon. You can't stop unless you forget your why. You don't see marathon runners stopping halfway because they said, oh, they would give a reason why they stop. But for you to be blocked, there's a reason for you to be blocked, and that's because you don't remember why you're running. If you don't remember why you're running, you will stop running. So remember your why. And I remember, actually, how long is this going on for? 10 minutes. Your girl wanna edit today. She wants to really edit, but she's not gonna edit. She's gonna color grade this, and she's gonna export it, and she's just gonna put it on Instagram. That's what she's gonna do. That's what that babe is gonna do. But I remember writing something down just a year ago, actually. Maybe just under a year ago. I think I wrote it so I wrote it in April, and I wrote, establish your why, build in stages as a photographer. So builders always build in stages. Be accountable with friends and family. Always create. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to go out. Always create as a photographer. Rest is important. The Lord rested on the 7th day, so you must rest as well. Collaboration over competition. As a photographer, there are many cliques which established. For me and my house, we ain't cliquey. I love, if I see something that is amazing, that is excellent, I'ma share it. I might DM someone and encourage them, and just, so collaboration over competition. I think everyone should always collaborate. People get to the top by collaboration and not competition. They will not sustain that pillar that they're on if they ever compete with one another. And comparison is a thief of joy. So don't compare yourself to this photographer. That photographer is doing better. Don't compare yourself. So that's for that question. How to overcome photography block. Tips for noob photographers. I would probably say those are my tips, and I would also add, don't worry about gear too much. Just shoot and just do what you have to do, because that's the most important thing. Establish more your technical, understand more of the technical side behind photography. That's not like the main thing to do, but that will also help you. But I would also say, don't worry about gear. Honestly, I used to shoot all the time because I didn't like bringing my camera out, so I always use my phone, because I just thought people would just steal it from me, especially as a woman. Just didn't like taking I still don't like taking, what's that? I still just don't enjoy taking my camera out on the street unless I'm with someone. But don't worry about gear too much. Next question, because this is going for 40 minutes already. If you had to shoot just one genre, what would it be? Documentary photography. If you know me, documentary photography is my love. I've even brought a book on cultural anthropology, because I would love to shoot a lot of culture, go through like different areas within the world and shoot the different cultures, and understanding their religion and understanding their why and understanding why they live like that. So documentary photography is my absolute bae, and tied in with portrait photography and talking to people and speaking with them and understanding their mind and just understanding human beings as a whole. I would love to do that. So yeah, that's like my goal. And I would love to do that in Asia. Asia is, I don't know, I have this special thing for Asia that I would always want to go to and live there. Or the Middle East. Oh, my baby. Okay, so another one. I'm trying to do this quick. Another one. Any photography pet hates? Not anything that comes to mind, but I'm looking right at my hard drive, and I would say the thing that I hate is transferring files. If I ever get an assistant, that will be the thing that they will do, because that's my most hated thing. Yeah. Last one is any photography faux pas. Faux pas? I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to give myself another question. What's my favorite tech equipment, or my favorite camera? I'd say my favorite dream camera would be the Canon R5 with no overheat, with the technical side of Sony's. No, okay. Let's start again. So my dream camera would be, let's say, the R5. Adding, it goes up to 8K, so we're cool. No crop. I think it doesn't come with crop. It comes with Canon RAW. It literally comes with everything. Okay, so Canon R5 with no overheating. I would also add in Sony's autofocus capabilities, and I think I'm good. I think I'll do that. I think I'll be good with that for a good 5 years. Yeah, R5 is okay. And my favorite camera at the moment would be, I don't think I have a favorite camera at the moment. I'll say my Canon R5 that's looking at me. But yeah, that's the end of Content Sundays. Oh yeah, so that's the end of this. So if you guys like this, I'm gonna do this more and do more talky stuff on here. I think I'm gonna do my talky stuff on it. I'm gonna be doing my talky stuff on here. That'd be cool. That'd be very, very cool. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. And you guys are gonna see this soon. I can't wait. You guys are gonna see this soon. Anyway, but yeah, see you guys later.